If Kate Middleton's illness is more serious than the public's perception, what motive would Kensington Palace have to conceal her actual health condition from the public? If it's something like ostomy, to protect Kate's image and potential embarrassment, no reason to be embarrassed. But you know the headlines will write themselves. If it's something like an organ transplant or stroke, the outcome is wildly varied and unpredictable, so using a wait-and-see approach. My theory is that she suffers from Crohn's or ulcerative colitis and needs an ileostomy or colostomy bag while her bowel heals. That would account for both the long hospital stay and her reluctance to be seen publicly or openly share her condition. It would also explain her lighter work schedule over the years if she's been managing a chronic health condition. If that's the case, it's understandable that she would want privacy. It's a very hard thing to adjust to psychologically for any person, let alone a highly scrutinized public figure of her level. Can you imagine the taunting she would receive? Or what it would be like to have the whole world contemplating the disposal of your fecal matter, scanning your clothes to see if they can find the outline of your bag? Really, I wish people had respected the original message, which was pretty clear. It's obviously something very difficult, and all this speculation must be adding awful stress when she needs calm. Kate should be allowed to focus on her recovery and children, who have been going through their own ordeal of having a sick mom. I get it, I'm a curious person and part of the problem. I just want to interject with what feels like a logical explanation. Her privacy? If Kate Middleton's illness is more serious than the public's perception, what motive would Kensington Palace have to conceal her actual health condition from the public? Mainly because William and Harry were traumatized by the press coverage around Diana's death. If the kids are still minors, I would expect Kate to be in the ground before we hear about it. The bigger question is, why does the public feel entitled to know anything about her private health care? Can I see your medical records? Because it's none of our business. The world is a vampire. How about the motivation of personal privacy? Whatever is going on with her is frankly nobody's business but her own. Maybe Kate herself actually wants privacy? She's been in the public eye for over a decade and probably takes this as a chance to just lay low for a few months. Although it's backfiring, lol. Why would they share that? People don't enjoy sharing their weaker and harder moments on a normal day. Why would anyone want to do that with the public watching? Add to that any statement they make may have national impact, even international. If she survives a serious issue, people see the favoritism. For example, how did she get an organ transplant so fast? Any mental health concerns would be made worse. And add to it the public prying and assuming. Whatever they do or don't will be criticized and scrutinized. It's easier in those situations to not give others ammo. Don't engage, say less. That applies for anyone. I'd say more so when you sit on a global stage and the firing squad is potentially in the billions. They don't owe anyone the details of her very private medical file, same way laws protect yours. TLDR, I'd say it's common courtesy. Privacy? The fact that people give a shit baffles me. British press specifically are inhumane pieces of shit, as is anyone who feels entitled to Kate Middleton's private life. Trying to secure some privacy for her? My theory is she had a complete hysterectomy, which not only takes a while to heal, it causes instant menopause. So I suspect they are working on getting the hormone controlled, perhaps, so she may not have uncomfortable symptoms in the public eye. I'm pretty sure she had something for her ovaries after all the kids, or possibly a hysterectomy. Just a lot of weird things happening in the royal family right now. A October 1995 letter from Princess Diana to Jimmy Savile just released, and it has some wild implications given what else was going on in Diana's life in October 1995. https://open.substack.com PubJimmyFord Princess and the Pedophile source equals share medium equals Androider equals FIF and 7R. I feel like the motive could rightly be medical privacy. Even public figures are humans and have a right not to have every person on earth know about her medical situation. What's amazing to me is that anyone other than her thinks they have a right to this information. It could be something hereditary. Privacy first and foremost, but also they would want to control the flow of information on their terms.